Well, all right, Solace. Excuse my hair. Just had a nap after doing some recess over at New Roots. Pulled up a lot of those weeds on the northwest side corner there. I'm gonna go back and I can't help it. I'm telling you, this is in my blood. I hate everyone. I was built and meant to farm like a goddamn warrior. I'm the one farmer that you should never walk up on and try, but I was built to farm. I'm designed for it. I don't know much about it. It's just all kind of coming organically. I'm being dead serious. I have no damn clue where my fixation comes from. I was not raised to farm. I was not raised on a farm, but intrinsically, it is not something that I'm using. I'm not putting forth any effort whatsoever. It is intrinsic, and it's my nature. I'm finding out. In any case, I'm gonna do a tomato diary on how to grow the perfect tomatoes. Um, I think it's my belief that, to be straightforward, if you have the perfect tomato soil, perfect tomato conditions, and things like that, and you grow lots of tomatoes, you're gonna be taken. The reason is tomatoes are one of the most value-added products, um, value added value added product ready crops that you can grow. What that means is, through processing, tomatoes are, you know, readily turned into the most types um, and varieties of secondary products. Whereas you have tomatoes, and that is a product. Okay, that's produce. And then you have ketchup, tomato sauce, tomato paste, diced tomatoes. You see me? And so now, when you have these things, and there's others, but those are the main ones. When you have these things, and you have the processes available to make these things, then you're not growing tomatoes to sell tomatoes. And that is my goal. Everybody has red tomato paste. Who has sun gold tomato paste? Pineapple tomato paste. Everybody has Hunt's tomatoes in a can. Who has zebra tomatoes in a can? Because not everybody wants to eat Hunt's tomatoes every single time that they decide to pop a can of diced tomatoes open and add it to a spaghetti sauce. Not everybody wants a red tomato at all. Some people just don't like red tomatoes. I personally love red tomatoes. They're sweet, and I'll eat cherry tomatoes more readily than I'll eat a grape or a berry, and I mean that. There's another fixation that I have now because I'm absolutely obsessive. I'm extremely obsessive. So farming is the type of exhaustion that my spirit requires so that I can be normal. You can't like I need the extreme physical exertion. It has to be extreme to be normal. So for everybody else, they need a day off. That's not me. Me is me. I'm in order to balance my brain chemistry and body chemistry out, it needs to come out through salt and blood. It's like how I get my demons out. Sweating and bleeding. It's a horrible truth, but I'm just gonna do the best that I can with it. In any case, so tomatoes are high on our list here. I'm gonna make sure that, um, right behind tomatoes, we're gonna do onions and garlic. There's something to be said about an onion as well, just like a tomato, because um, are many different varieties of onions as well. There's a lot of different cultivars of onions. I'm willing to bet that most people have never tried beyond yellow, red, white. So it's it's my goal to bring more variety and a lot more, not a little more, a lot more variety in reasonable amounts. So I don't want to show up with 1 pound of sun gold tomatoes. Right? I don't want to show up with 10. I'd like to show up with 20 and 20 pounds of sun golds, 20 pounds of cherries, 20 pounds of 50 pounds of zebra tomatoes, things that make sense. And heirloom tomatoes are super high on my list because once I figure out the cherry tomatoes, which are just my favorites, I'm going on to those orange, that orange accordion tomato that I seen on agronomy. I'm going after all of the kinds that you just never get a chance to try at a grocery store because they're worried about what the market is demanding. I'm worried about, have you tried? So that I can show you they don't care about you. I do. And I hate you. Now, if I hate you and I care enough about your taste buds to give you more variety to the extent that they will never match because they simply don't care, please understand that when I tell you I hate you, it's a little bit different. And I like to be alone when I speak on hatred so that you can understand how I hate. How I hate. My hate does not come in punching you in your stomach or face or pushing you down some damn stairs. My hate comes with leave me alone. Go away. Don't talk to me no more, yo. That's hate. For me. For me, my hatred stops with time, distance, and silence. So, I think in my solitude, tomatoes, onion, you know what I'm saying? Carrots are nice. Potatoes, I'm not really worried about variety there. Potatoes are to my palate. Potatoes are potatoes. I'm gonna put some down because the grocery grid will close. But I'm put some down. Um, you know what I mean? And then I'm just kind of thinking about it as time goes on hmm and put growing the potatoes in the mulch pile and like that. Yeah, we in there. We working on it, but a little important information regarding the tomatoes. 75% compost and 25% vermiculite seems to be a magic potion as it pertains to the soil structure and the soil recipe thereof. I don't have that, and that's pretty cool. I like that kind of math. That makes me really happy. Um, of course, in addition to that, rather than have the perfect soil, I'd rather have the perfect method. It's my goal to do agronomy, just like the exact way they do it, their system and everything. Call them up, order stuff. Yep. So that we can have a system that we don't have to guess anything. We're not guessing shit. Nothing. We have seeds, we have planters, we plant shit, we grow shit, we harvest, and then we sell. That's how it is. Um, that's all for right now. Let's just zoom in. Let's zoom in on the tomatoes here, y'all, and let's see how we can get new varieties to take. Let's see how we can get new varieties to take at market. And let's see if, in offering these tomato varieties, let's see if we can create a spread and an example and things like that. I need to partner with a sister who will make me salsa. It's so sad because salsa's really easy to make. I knew what I was gonna do. I knew what I was gonna do. There's so many people who used to be in my life who tried to stop me and just played me for a fool and just thought I was weak. And I'm looking at what I'm doing right now, like, if only y'all were here. Man, y'all are so damn dumb. And I'm not, like, not an insult, but if you didn't see the man's movement and you didn't know that the man was moving like that and you did him dirty, now if he becomes prominent, he has a reason to hate you. A good one. So I'll need a sister to make salsa. I don't want a brother making anything. I don't like to look at a man. I like to look at a woman. Yes, I'm gonna work with a woman who's easy on the eyes. Um, and I'm gonna see if I can't if I can't get uh, let's see, 10 of them, 10 different salsas, and if we can do 30, 10 different salsas, three different uh, spice levels, hot, medium, mild. Oh baby, oh baby, it's a whole salsa lineup from one harvest done right. It, from one harvest, not in one harvest, but from one harvest, meaning not this time. I don't have enough tomatoes now, and I know that. But from one harvest, meaning at one point soon, I'm going to have enough tomatoes. Now I'm saying I need to work with a sister, but that's not the truth. I want a sister to work with me. That only looks like obedience. I don't negotiate anything because I'll do it. I'm dead serious. I'll do it, and my salsa will be amazing. It'll probably be better than yours. It's likely to be better than yours because I'm so in love with the process and the product as opposed to just the money. And I'm only looking for money, but I'm absolutely attached to my craft. In any case, three different spice levels, 10 different tomatoes. Lord, please have mercy on my soul. Not to mention, if you have 10 different tomatoes, you're gonna have 30 plus your the few that you're blending tomatoes. Oh my God, we're gonna do we're gonna do salsa the right way. Maximum variety for flavor's sake. What kind of tomato are you feeling like?